Greetings. I am the Reverend Wizard, and this is the Astro-Tarot forecast for Leo for March 2017. Leo. People who have watched these before, they know that I am a Leo. And I try to be just as impartial as I am with the other signs. Hopefully I am. I don't try to make it all roses and rainbows and all for the Leos. When you do this work, it's about being authentic, right? It's about being truthful. Seeing what you see. Seeing what you see. No, I'm sorry. These cards are too sad. I'm not going to do them. No. Of course, since I set myself up as saying I have to be truthful, then I have to be truthful. And they're not that bad. The Six of Cups comes up. The card of the past, of nostalgia. The card of childhood as well. You see many of the cards, or the decks, the tarot decks, having children being symbolized or represented on them, and it's like this is no different as far as there's two kids. They're like playing in the grounds there of a nice mansion, actually. That's good, but with that aspect, right, of childhood. You know, I feel that when one is a child, one is able to have, I guess, less. They're less held back, right? As far as like getting from point A to point B, they're able to move in a straighter line, right? As adults, we tend to complicate things. You know, there are just more details to manage. And as a child, I believe that there are less details. And so the way of moving forward can be simplified. And when this card comes up, I feel that, you know, our way of moving forward, you know, can be done in a way where, you know, we don't try to you know, take on too much to where it like just makes the ongoing journey just a chore, right? It's like we can let go of the things that will slow us down and complicate our way forward. Second card is the Hermit, right? And the Hermit is a beautiful card. Most people would say, "Oh, I don't want to be a hermit. I want to be out with my friends and family and all," especially Leos, right? Because Leos are very social. They love people. Yeah. And love being in the midst of people. You know, there are those Leos that like to hold court, that they like to you know, be surrounded, right? Be the center of attention. That's what you know, most Leos are known for, right? And I think that when it's the Hermit, right? It's like there is an aspect of needing to get away from the crowd a bit, you know, and to be able to hear one's own voice, you know, rather than trying to pick up the feedback whether it's adulation, whether it's criticism from the crowd, right? It's like pulling oneself back and and taking the time to reconnect with one's own voice that is the final counsel, right? So that one is on solid terms with themselves. And that can deal with matters of the heart, so that one is able to know what they truly feel without a lot of other voices chiming in and chirping in and saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, or how dare you do that. That's crazy, right? It's like, what do you feel, Leo? What is your own inner voice telling you about, what it is that you're moving towards, what you're feeling? So it's about just pulling away a little bit, right? And the third card is the world. See, I told you they were great cards, Leo. The world is about being able to integrate experience and come to a place of knowing, of wisdom, of being able to start a new level of it's like the word attainment, right? It's coming in. It's like you can see that the the woman is able to look down on the book of her life, right? And after one's I guess cycle of experiences is ready to either make the leap to a new level, or if it's just going to repeat in the same patterns, right? It's like we all have that choice if we want our experiences just to kind of keep moving on in a way that it just feels comfortable, right? Or do we take what we've experienced and integrate the wisdom of those experiences, what we've learned, It's like, have we learned anything from what we do, or are we ready to take that learning and take us to a higher perspective, and then move to this next level that is about growth, right? And in that growth is success, right? Because it's like it's like the analogy of a video game, right? It's like once you've kind of taken on like all that you've got going there, it's like, are you ready to move on to the next level? I myself am not a video game player. I could care less about video games, but with people's lives, that's like the ultimate video game, right? Being able to learn and master a certain level and then move up, graduate, right? Graduate. So for this month, Leo, right? Uh, there's the aspects of simplifying your approach, right? Like don't bog yourself down with too many details. Know what it is that's inside you, right? As far as like your voice, your the direction that you want to move in for yourself. And and then, integrating that, right? Is it the right choice for you, right? Do you have the wisdom to know, right? If this is the right choice for you. I feel that you do. I feel that you do. And and taking that desire to, graduate to the next level, I think that is, where the energy of this month is taking you and me. All right, so I hope this has been of service to you. Many blessings, and take this frequency, this firing up of the imagination, and all best.